the idea was that we were hopefully going to get a football team and a baseball team, and we were somehow going to have to house them in a facility. So let's do it in a one facility, and because we're in Seattle, let's put a roof on it, so that when it rains, we don't have to, postpone the game or any of that kind of thing for baseball. But because we were using it for both, that's what we ended up with. And frankly, it got us the teams. So you can criticize the Kingdome all you want, but it got the teams in Seattle.
Let's put it this way, the Kingdome was utilitarian. It covered a lot of bases. It had a locker room, it had showers and all the rest. The field was, as you would expect, an AstroTurf field. It was kind of hard underneath that. There was, at its base, there was an asphalt surface, as it was with all stadiums.
Playing in the Kingdome is where I started out, and I remember stretching and looking up at that cement roof, and there was a little door, like a trap door at the very top of that. And I used to always think, I wonder what that looks like from up there.
For the fans, there weren't many amenities. The concourses were too narrow. From what I understand, there weren't enough restrooms, so everybody was kind of having to wait or standing in line. Wasn't a lot of concession area. There was one elevator in the building, and that was the one that went all the way up, and oh, by the way, it would stop at the press box from time to time.
When you go into the Kingdome, it's kind of like a hallway, it's a cement hallway with fluorescent lights, and I wasn't so sure if I really liked it that much. But then once the fans got fired up, it was really fun to play defense, and it became one of my favorite places to play.
In the stadium, the noise can go out, but in the Kingdome, it's kind of like bounces off the ceiling and it's back on the field. So I would say that noise is so definite because that noise never get out of the Kingdome.
We had cement, so you had some incredible noise, reverberating up and down there. And it's truly, it's the greatest feeling. You cannot describe to people what it feels like. It gives you goosebumps. It creates an adrenaline rush that is unmatched in anything that you can duplicate in life.
Everybody up on top, everybody down below. On the count of three, give me a go, Seahawks. 1, 2, 3, go, Seahawks! Again, 1, 2, 3.
The noise that was generated by those 55,000 people. I played in stadiums where there's 90, 95,000. Never gets that loud as it did in the Kingdome.
I felt like there were times that I floated off the field because the crowd would get going and you didn't feel anything. It was just something where you didn't ever really think that fans could have that much of an impact on the game.
We were so loud in the stadium that the NFL created a rule: if you were too loud, we got penalized because you were too loud as fans.
I saw some old tapes about how loud the Kingdome, where John Elway was holding his ears trying to tell the guys' plays.
But what I remember about it was going in to the sideline and putting tape over the ears of our helmets because it hurt so much.
Oh, it's so loud you could hardly hear your voice. It was really loud. And CenturyLink is loud, but there's no comparison to the Kingdome.
I want to tell you that I often thought about the cruel architecture of the Kingdome as teams approach to play the Seahawks here. The cold gray exterior, the featureless forms of the Kingdome, only to come inside and find 60,000 rabid, screaming, noisy Seahawk fans.
The crowd, they started that wave. I think that's where the wave started in the Kingdome. And the crowds would get going, and it just kind of gives me goosebumps even today to think about it.
And that is the wave, the 12s, the legend began.
They were building it on a budget here, but they built it. And until the ceiling tiles started to fall down, it served its purpose. It really did.
The Kingdome was a great place to play.
They can destroy this building, but they'll never damage the relationship between the Seahawks, the players, and the fans. And we thank you so much for your years of support.
I have no idea why Moyer would have taped his ear hole shut. That makes no sense whatsoever.